Hey everybody, welcome back to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. Wow, it's been a while since I've done a shave, like last week sometime. Anyhow, today's the big news. Those of you that got in the contest for this lovely watch, we'll be announcing a winner, but you got to wait till the end because I'll go through all the razors that I used, and then the winners, and then the reasons why. So please stick around for the end of the video. But before we get started, don't forget, right down here, www.theshavingcadre.com. We'd certainly appreciate you come visiting us. We feel that we're the finest gentlemanly shaving forum and other pursuit forum on the interwebs. Also, right over here, if you would, I'd certainly appreciate it. Click on the barber pole with the cowboy hat on it. That is my subscribe button. We're so close to 800 right now, and I did promise we would do a contest at 800, so I'll be doing that. And for reasons that I'll let you know at the end, I think I'm going to do shaving gear, but we'll go into that. And then also, down in the section down here, ring the bell so you're notified when any new content comes out. And then also in the description area, look for a bunch of guys down there that have YouTube channels as well. Please check all their channels. They support my channel as well as theshavingcadre.com. So please do that for us. And today's shave is brought to you by Nurse Dave's Poker Chips, the bluest poker chip in San Francisco. You can bet at it. And also by Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home shaving device. Just need sponsors, I guess. Okay, today's shave is all about the Southwest. Being our proximity to Tombstone, Arizona, makes it really cool because Tombstone is still almost like it was way back in the day of Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday and Morgan and the Cowboys and Johnny Ringo and Bill Brocious and all that. And so it's kind of neat to go down there. Now, in the next couple of weeks, they're doing a bunch of events now that the temperatures are getting cooler. And one of them is the Native American Heritage Days, which is always a fantastic event. And then most importantly, El Dorado Days, which goes into the history of that. So kind of a shave based on that. So for the razor today, we are going to be using, and this is made by Fritz Lafholm out of Milwaukee. Go figure. It's a Soligen blade, but it is the cactus razor. So obviously you can see what the theme is. For the brush, one of our former hobbyists who's no longer with us, we miss him a lot, Gray Dog. Now this cactus right here, this is a cholla cactus that was out of my own yard. It was stabilized and then surrounded by black walnut, and it's got a super high density Maggard's knot on it. For the shaving soap, your friend and mine, CBL Shave Soaps, and Hombres Shaving Soap. Now this was a collaboration between Chris Lindsay, CBL Soaps, and myself, and this is our signature scent in my barbershop. And it's got all the flavors and notes of what a monsoon rain and the heat and everything of the Southwest. Basically, I describe this as walking down Tombstone on the boardwalk in Allen Street during the 1880s. So it's absolutely wonderful. For the aftershave, we will be using, again, the Aftershave Apothecary Tonic by CBL called Hombres. And then, you know it, you love it. For our EDP, we're going to be using two, actually. We're going to be using a splash and the EDP. For the EDP, we're going to be using Ghost Town Barber, and then also Saguaro Cactus. So, and that's a very nice saguaro floral scent. And then, of course, we'll go over everything that or who won the contest. Hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday. It's absolutely beautiful here in the high 50s and low 60s. I also should mention down in the detail section that all the vendors that I use, they will be listed down there as well. This is a really big brush, and the knot, the super high density Badger from Maggard's is a monster. I mean, it is a beast. I mean, that is a monstrous knot, but it releases the lather real well, which is nice. So sadly, I did not get as many entries into the 777 contest that I thought I would, and I don't know if that's because It was watch related and not shave related, but needless to say, it was our first major contest, and we'll have more, but we may move to more of a shaving related contest for that. It's been a while since it's been about 9 days since I've done, no, 7 days since I've done a straight shave. Well, actually, I take that 6. I did one 2 days ago. So this should be fun. And this razor was taken across with some rolling X strokes on a balsa convex strop, and then 60 laps on leather. It is a 5/8 square point, and that point has not been muted. So I do have to be very cognizant of where that point is. And this razor is a little bit of a singer. The geometry on this blade was a little wonky when I honed it, but I was able to get decent shaves out of it. But once I started kind of transitioning this on the convex strop, it did make a pretty good difference. Good first pass, and I had about probably 30 hours of growth. As I had mentioned in some of my other videos, one thing I love about this soap, other than the fact that obviously it's self-promoting my barbershop, it takes you on a kind of a journey, which is kind of cool, because the different fragrance, and most of CBL soaps do that as well. They take you on a pretty cool journey, from the coolness, like in this case, of a monsoon rain and the smell of the creosote, and the spicy cooking of a Mexican restaurant, and the warmth of the Arizona summer. And this specific soap was a limited release. We only made so much. So when it's gone, it's gone. However, we are working on Hombre's Barbershop Numero 2. So the second iteration of the Barbershop of the Hombre's Barbershop scent will be coming out in the not too distant future. A little bit of a new flair to it. So we'll make sure we let everybody know when that is going to occur. And currently, if I'm not mistaken, you were able to buy the Hombre's Barbershop soap and aftershave at cblsoaps.com, but he sent me what was left so I could sell it in the shop. So if anybody's interested in that, you'll have to contact me off post at the barbershop. Because I do carry it in the shop, what's left, and then I also use that for my client shaves. Okay, so as soon as we're done with the shave and we've got our shave finished, we'll go ahead and announce the winner of the 777 contest. And as I said, I only had a few entries, and that was kind of sad. I thought that we'd get quite a few more, but that's okay. Somebody's going to end up with a nice watch and some other barbershop at home swag. So hopefully next time we have a contest, don't forget to get in it. It's actually very, very nice being back to shaving with straight razors. I did have somebody comment recently that they want me to do a tutorial on the flat blading technique, and I will get to that. And also, someone wanted me to shave with a specific AP shave knot that I have, and I'll get to that video as well. So please be patient. Okay, let's see how we did, see if we need any cleanup. Actually, just very, very little on the nickel area, and we'll do some flat blading. Even though this is not the tutorial, it'll give you a rough idea. And like I said, all I do is I flat the blade, bend my wrist, and literally take the apex of the blade and finish it off. And then when I'm coming up, I start and I just basically rotate through the entire edge. And that's pretty much it. But you got to make sure you keep that blade moving, because it will dig in. And that's all she wrote. Get cleaned up real quick. Perfect shave today. Wonderful. It's been a while since I've done a straight shave, so let's see what the alum says. Yeah, it was a little bit heavy-handed, but not too bad. And for our witch hazel today, as always, Quinn's. This will be the cucumber and mint. Reason why I'm using the cucumber is there is a cucumber note in, along with the jalapeno flower and the soap, that the cucumber really goes well with. Let that dry down for a second. One thing I love about CBL soaps is they're really moisturizing. They feel really good on the skin. Okay, for the aftershave, the Apothecary Tonic in the Hombres Barbershop scent. And this is more of an aftershave milk, but really, really nourishing to the skin. Let that dry down for just a second. And then we'll do a little bit of talc today. And for the talc, we're using Clubman, just because it was easy. Just absolutely wonderful. And then for our EDP today, we'll be using Ghost Town Barber. And we're going to layer another cologne on top of that. And that's Demeter Swirl Cactus. So everything about this shave is about the Southwest. Oh, absolutely perfect. And it blends real well with the Ghost Town Barber. So if you haven't gotten it yet, check out Demeter Fragrances. They've got everything. This was given to me by Scuttle Soap, Brian, for a stunt shave that we did not too long ago. Okay, now comes the point we have been waiting for all this time. So thank you, everybody, for watching those 777 videos of what my favorite DE in the den is. Now, I've got a ton of other DEs that I didn't even include. These are the ones that I seem to grab for the most. So, and what everybody was playing for was this wonderful NFW Quartz 200 millimeter or 200 meter water resistant Super Luminova. It is a quartz watch. Now this watch is nice. It's heavy, it's thick, and hopefully the new owner will be very happy. And it will be in your time zone, whoever won. So real quick, let's go over the #1 razor. Now, these razors were picked based on efficiency, fun, not necessarily difficulty, just the ones that gave me the best overall shave and were very fun to use. So, in the #1 position, can you guess it? I know some of you are going to be surprised by this one. It is the Blackland Blackbird TI. Now, these all, except for the Vector, had a Persona blade, so that was even. This razor is very lightweight, feels great in the hand, very aggressive. However, once you get used to it, it is the most efficient shave. I mean, and it's the longest lasting shave of all the razors I have. I was just as surprised as you were. So your #1 winner is the Blackland Blackbird TI. Just a wonderful, wonderful razor. Now, #2 is who most of you probably thought was going to be #1. And again, from Blackbird, that's right, the Vector. Now, why did I pick the Vector as #2? Well, #1, it's the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest single-edge razor out there. Now, I have not tried the Saber yet, so let's do that. But I have tried Bullwinkle the Moose. And I just find this very fast, very easy to use. But it does require a little bit more cleanup than the Blackbird. So this is the #2 razor in the den. I probably grab for this the most often, but based on shave quality and everything else, #2. For #3, I had to go with this because of my feeling of why I liked it so much, and it's just a classy razor, and that's the Gillette British Aristocrat #15. Just a classy razor. It's just fun to use, open comb, mildly medium aggressive, but just shaving with history. So that was that one. Then following that, the Blackland. Wow, they have 3 in the top 5. The Tridari. Again, just a wonderful razor to use. Very heavy, very deco, and you just allow this to fall down your face. So that would be, let me see, 1, 2, 3, that would have been #4. #5, and this one was a tough decision because this one shaves very close to my Gillette Fat Boy, which I did not include in the contest. But this one also has good efficiency. Not quite as aggressive as I'd like it to be, but even at 7, it's not bad. But this has a lot of personal feelings because the gentleman that I got this from is no longer with us. And that is the Gillette Super Adjustable. Just a wonderful looking razor. It's just beautiful. And for #6, basically what I called old reliable. Anytime I have a red shave, meaning all the stuff is red, this is what I use. And that's right, the Gillette Red Tip. Just a wonderful, wonderful razor. And just fun to use all the way around. And some people are going to be surprised by this one. And again, the way the razors rank doesn't mean they're bad, doesn't mean they're terrible. It's just my favorites. Now, I do grab for this razor a lot, but I have to do a lot of cleanup with this razor. It doesn't get me quite as DBS as I'd like, and that is the Feather ASD2. Great razor, super easy to use. You can close your eyes and just go everywhere. You're not going to cut yourself, but it's very, very mild. So if you like a mild razor, this is the one. Now, here's the crazy part about the contest. I had planned, when I looked at everything last night, that I was probably going to have a random number generator because I didn't think anybody would get all 7 right, exactly in order. But believe it or not, one of the contestants did. And I was blown away when I read, and he was a late entry, and he wasn't sure if he had gotten in time, and he did. And literally right down the list from the Blackbird all the way to the ASD2, got all 7 of them correct. And who is that, you ask? Who is that? Who won this wonderful watch? That's right, Mark Tidwell. Yay! Congratulations, Mark. We certainly appreciate you getting in. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, your MT pedals over on the Shaving Cadre. So it was great that a Shaving Cadre person won it. So Mark, congratulations. Please make sure you contact me via PM on the forum with all of your shipping information, and I'll get that out to you hopefully by Tuesday. If not, it'll be the following week, but I'll get that out to you and everything else. So once again, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. We'll have another contest when we hit 18. We're only 6 away, so we're going to do that pretty soon. We'll probably see you for another straight shave or other shave tomorrow. I'm Barber Dave. This has been Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. Come visit us at the Cadre. Thanks once again. I hope you have a blessed Sunday. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow.